everybody, I'm going to be starting with these two styrofoam coolers that I picked up from Walmart for around $2 each. Here I'm just measuring out 6 inches from the top of the container to where I've drawn my line. And guys, a quick tip for cutting styrofoam is use a fresh blade. So right here you'll see me using that same method I used for my first container. I measured off 6 inches from the top and then cut along the marked edge. So right here I'm just measuring off another 2 inches from the top of my container, and I'm just doing this so that I can create my waterfall type of lip here. Alright guys, so this is where it got a little bit tricky for me. I tried every type of glue that I could think of to get this to stick. I tried hot glue, which actually burnt my styrofoam because it was too hot. I tried some E6000, which didn't work either, surprisingly. And then you'll see the last thing I use here is just some liquid nails. Right here I'm just cutting out a section of styrofoam so that my pump can fit in snugly. And so both methods that I tried before have not worked, so this hopefully will. So yeah, I'm going to just add as much of this as I think I need, and I feel like this is going to work. So I just needed a lot of something sticky to stick this down. The hot glue was a little bit too hot. Maybe if you have a cool glue gun, it may work, but for something like this, yeah, I feel like a colder glue will work better. So I'm gonna try this method, and yeah. Guys, this is just an aquarium pump that we already had at home. I didn't go out and buy anything for this project. This is just something that we already had. So after installing my pump, I decided to lower the edge of my lip just a little bit because I didn't feel like my pump would be able to have enough power to push that water over the edge of the lip that I had currently. So I'm going ahead now and just cutting down some more of this styrofoam so I have a shorter lip here. So right here I'm just mixing up my cement, and this is just some cement that I already had on hand, and this cement is quick setting cement, so I am just going to be mixing in some water as I need it so that it doesn't get too hard and start to dry out on me. I'm just going to be painting this on with a regular paintbrush. I did find that the wetter the cement is, the easier that it will apply, so keep that in mind when you're doing this. As you can see here, mine's a little dry at this point, but once I added a little bit more water, it turned out perfect. Alright guys, so I'm going to be going in with these gems from Walmart. I'm just pressing these into my cement. I had no real pattern figured out. I just decided to freestyle it, and I think it turned out pretty good. And since I have the face of my fountain already complete, I'm going to go ahead and just finish up my sides as well as the top portion of my fountain. adding in some gravel that again we already had on hand. Okay, so now I'm just gonna throw some of these gems down on top of here. You guys know I had to put some kind of bling into this project, so I'm gonna throw some down, just a few. Alright guys, now it's time to add the water. So now that I've added my water, let's see if this thing works. And it works! Yay! So once I had it all set up, I decided to cover my filter up with a faux rock. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to create a faux rock using just this piece of styrofoam lid that I had left over, and then just painting it over with some of that cement that I had as well. Alright, so that's what it looks like.